Hello, I am Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today, I think we'll start off and just kind of continue where we left off with the little rover, the Kerbal rover I built, just to kind of walk around, collect some more science around the Space Center, and this time we will try not to crash it by going too fast. This probably isn't the best way to collect science, but it's just kind of the way I like to do it, because I can easily pick where I want to go, and just it's with a rocket you kind of gotta hope for the best, but with this I can point it in a direction, it'll go that way for the most part, and as long as I'm not going too fast, it's pretty safe. The stability assist may help a bit, keep it from rolling over. Yeah, usually I like to stay under like 20 meters per second. Yeah, because it just kind of gets unstable, and especially going up these hills, it's really easy to crash it, as you guys saw last time. So we will see which biome we're in. Still KSC. Should be a different one. What building is this? I guess maybe that's... Oh, that's the Kerbal complex. Oh well. Research and development. Collect that. We'll scan temperature and keep the experiment. And the mystery goo, observe that. Keep that experiment. The press mat barometer. We'll log the pressure data and keep that experiment. And the Science Junior, observe that, keep it. EVA out, do another EVA report, and keep that. So let's board, collect all, and then we'll EVA out and reset the experiments. And of course I did not bring a scientist this time. So we will recover the vessel and do that over with the scientist, but we won't have to do the research and development area. So yeah, that is the astronaut complex, but maybe it's not its own biome. I thought it was at one point. Maybe I'm just missing it. Alright, so now that we have a scientist on board, we can launch another mission. Keep it slow. Actually, I think we might take a quick little cut here. That way you don't have to listen to the dogs bark and growl at each other. So when they're done, I will be back. Alright, and we're back right where we left off. I think the dogs are done for now. And let's continue from here. So this time we did the research and development. We found out that possibly I was doing something wrong, or it's not a biome, the astronaut complex. We may try it again in a bit, but right now I'll go to the hangar. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Spaceplane hangar. So collect the crew report, the science junior, the mystery goo, temperature, and the barometer data. And then we'll EVA out. Actually, first I will collect everything. EVA out. Do an EVA report, keep that, and then reset the experiments so we can do them again. And board, and then we might as well just collect that experiment also. We'll make our way to the crawlway. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but between the vehicle assembly building and the launch pad. Actually, maybe this might be a new place too. Mission control, yes. So keep that and do all our experiments. Collect them all, EVA out, EVA report, and reset, or restore. And we will continue on. Vehicle assembly building we have not done yet, so we'll do that now. And just the same process. And I don't remember how much science the storage unit holds. I'm pretty sure it's quite a bit. I know it'll say in the build menu, but I don't know right now. A little hard to control when you're going fast and turning. So we're here at the crawlway. Just repeat all of our experiments again. I'm sure this is making some great footage for you guys to watch. Collect, EVA, EVA, restore, restore, and board. So we will head over to the tracking station. Try to turn SAS on, but don't have a pilot, so can't use it. And we are high centered. Looks like we're going. Fast, but that's okay. Everything we need is intact. So 81 more science. I'm sure we have enough to get into space and do some science up there. So maybe we will change it up. Make a little rocket to at least get ourselves into space, or leave the atmosphere. We won't orbit, but get a stronger engine. much do we have? 150 about. Yeah, we don't need anything too crazy. Is there any more science units? We don't really need flight controls yet. Mac jab. We don't need anything big. Might as well get some bigger engines, and we'll just get all the 45 research. Alright. We'll make a nice little science collecting unit. And I think we'll try to keep the Science Junior on our way in. And I'll add a few extra parachutes just to make sure it lands at a good speed. More science stuff. Put that there. Put that there. We'll be fine. Communicating, electrical will be okay. We shouldn't need a heat shield for this one. We'll need the decoupler. And then some fuel tanks. And let's just try this. See how that goes. We'll need some fins. We'll just do a basic fin to keep it stable. And I think that should be okay. Staging looks good. Bring a pilot. Actually, let's save this, and I think we should have enough to upgrade the astronaut complex so we can do an EVA in space. Yes, 75,000. Why not? And let's see if there's any missions we can do. Escape the atmosphere. Yes, this is what we want. Okay. Looks good. And we will launch this. So our goal here, I think we could do it with this, but basically just to get to 70,000 meters and then come back down and land safely. And let's try it. A little slower than I thought it would be. I guess I didn't check the delta V or thrust to weight ratio at all, but we can always go back, collect some science from wherever we are, and then go back down and make a stronger rocket, because I don't know. I don't think it's going to make it. Let's check out the map view and see what our hypothesis is. It's climbing. 16. Might actually make it. take it back. We are going to make it. Still unsure when we took off, but so we'll just speed it up a little. Okay, we're past most of the atmosphere, so now we'll just wait until we get to space, do a little EVA, collect crew reports and all the other science, and then we will come back to the surface, land in the water so it's a little bit softer of a landing, keep the experiment, observe, log pressure, take temperature, mystery goo, and we'll EVA. Our first EVA in space. And can we collect the data? Yes. Just in case something bad happens, I'd like to keep this on board. So I think that is all the data. I think we'll wait a little bit and then we'll collect another mystery goo just under 70,000 in the upper atmosphere of Kerbal. So right there, and we'll observe that and keep that, and then we'll take some more pressure and temperature and keep that. Crew report, I think it'll try to overwrite. Yes. Alright. So we'll point retrograde to get ready to slow ourselves down a little bit. I mean, we'll be fine without it, but I always just like to slow myself down as much as possible before I ditch it, just in case. So we got some events here. Escape the atmosphere, and a bunch of milestones. So just slow ourselves down a little bit. And burn off our extra fuel. Just make sure we make it down and land safely. Probably could have ditched it a while ago, but this is fine. And we will turn to the side, ditch the booster, make sure it doesn't come back and hit us. And yeah, that's basically it. We wait until we get a little bit lower and we can start launching our shoots. We'll be able to land safely. We'll just flip that over. Maybe. I must not have put the parachutes high enough because it's a little unstable. I probably could be fine with just one. But we'll just speed that up. very slow descent to the water. I will cut this parachute sped up a tiny bit. Yeah, it's not going to want to stay, but we'll be fine. Turn on the SAS, that'll help us keep it stable. And so that should be some good science from our little trip. Let's see what we got. 103. So not bad. And I think we'll get in our little mover again, and we'll go to the tracking station, and we'll stop by the astronaut complex just to see if I miss the astronaut complex, or if it could just be part of the bigger biome and not its own. I should have done a scientist. That's okay. I'll just do it off camera. They are both a biome. Slow down a bit for this hill, and we can speed up again. So we'll make a stop first by the astronaut complex. Turn on SAS, slow down a bit, get it a little more stable. Just to make sure. Maybe the flag is its own? I don't remember, it's been a while. Okay, so here's astronaut complex. So we will keep that, do all the science here. Pressure, collect all, and we'll recover the vessel, and we'll just do one more. I'll just throw it in. Same exact mission, but we'll go to the tracking station this time. Just collect that extra little bit of science. And then that'll wrap up our another episode. Hopefully I don't crash on the way there. I'm getting impatient, but I did forget to do an EVA report. So maybe we'll do that. A little fast going up that hill. Could have been bad. Alright. Stop. And get out. Do our EVA report. Keep that. Hop back in. Collect that. And head to the tracking station. On our way, we'll just make sure we did all the other biomes that we cross. should be the tracking station. It is. So we'll break and do all of our science and keep them all. And make sure to do our EVA report. And we will recover the vessel. So 22 more science. And yeah, that will end our episode for today. And I will see you guys next time.